Man, this is live. Anything can happen. Man, this is live. Anything can happen. Man, this is live. Anything can happen. Man, this is live. Anything can happen.
And what if you fuck up?
Man, this is live. Anything can happen.
I'd be pissed scared I'd get a boner or fucking fart or something.
Man, this is live. Anything can happen.
Shut the fuck up, man. You're making me nervous.
Welcome to Pop Culture in the Morning. You can see my mic? Oh God, it looks fat. Can you see my mic? Is that going to bother people? Let me know. Let me know if it's going to bother people. Okay, it just makes me feel like I'm talking to somebody when I can see the mic. I don't know why that is, but it's probably going to bother me too, and I will get out of it. Okay, what is this? I'm just rambling here. This is Pop Culture in the Morning, which might be a daily morning show, because apparently where I work at doesn't want me to work there. Going through some things, so I say, hey, maybe this is my time to shine, my time to say, hey, let's go full time with this YouTube stuff, right? Our morning show. Don't worry, 7 o'clock tonight, Eastern time, we're still going to do the live Star Wars show and take all your questions over there. Don't worry, the plan is now maybe do this in the morning, do a normal video during the day, and then another live chat at night. That's my plan right now. Not really sure. Y'all guys let me know what you think about that. We've got 16 people here. I wasn't sure about this time of day. I wanted to do something in the morning, but if I do it at 7 or 8 Eastern time, then that's really too early on the West Coast. And then you got the whole world, so I figured 11 or 12. That way it's maybe you guys, I don't know who's at work or who can watch, but hey, all the live streams seem to happen at night on YouTube. So some guys work at nights, some of you don't. Some of you are at home and need something to do and just want to come here and talk. So why not something early in the morning in the day? Okay, that didn't work. I don't know if you can hear it. Some fools outside cutting the grass right now. So sorry, I'll rock back and forth a lot. Some guys out there cutting the grass. I don't know why somebody wants to cut the grass, but he's out there cutting the grass. Why ain't my soundboard working? Hold on, guys. God dang, I had my soundboard all ready to go, too. Oh, well, I'll look at it in a minute. Can't fix it live on the air, can I? But what are we going to do on this Pop Culture in the Morning? What are we going to do? Well, this is something I've been thinking about doing. And, the action figure show was good and all. You guys liked it, but it was a lot of work. These are more easier to do because it's just me talking into a camera. But we're going to look at toys from the 1982, I think it's Sears Wish Book. We're going to look at all the toys then we're going to talk about toy cartoons from 1982, TV shows from 1982, and the movies from 1982. Now, I'm not saying each time we do an episode it's going to be a different year. It's just going to be something pop culture related. We might do a year from the 80s, the 90s, and we might just talk movies. You never know what we're going to talk. It's kind of free for all. Let me see if I can get my soundboard working real quick. Why isn't my soundboard working? I was all ready to go. Has some new sounds and everything. Let me see here. We'll get the show started in just a second here. Close it down and reopen it. Let's close it down and reopen that. Okay, who we got in the chat? We got Tony. We got Roland. We've got, oh my God, I just got covered up with another window. We got Roland. We got Dan. We got Paul. Seeing some new names on here, I think. So, different time of day. We got Jeff. Jeff's always here. Where'd to go, Jeff? And I see he's got the little icon from the Sleestack. Remember Sleestack? That's something we can talk about in Pop Culture in the Morning. Maybe you can go over a review the job has done cutting the grass. True. Maybe I do need to do that. The Revolution 2 said that. Jim Vim is here. So let me get my soundboard working. There's always some technical difficulties every time we do this. So thing is, I have some new ones here. They're not going to be loaded in, so let me load in some of the new ones here. And see, I don't know if you guys can even hear these soundboards, but I just like doing them. Let's go right. One more. Let me add one more, then we'll get started. We're going to look at TV. What we got coming? Oh, toy images. We're going to do the toy images first, but I'm stalling also to give people more time to get here if anybody wants to join us. Hey, Jumpman's channel poppin' dough. That's right. Jumpman's channel poppin' dough. It is Jumpman's channel poppin' dough. Okay, we got that. So let's just get right into it. We got 19 people here. Oh, 20 people here. And we're about to hit, we're like 15 away from 20,000 subs. 15 away. Can you believe it? Let me know if that mic's bothering you right there. 15 subs away from 20,000. Then we're going to give away a loose Death Star playset. About 90 to 95% complete. Not 100%, but it's close to it. It's enough to get you started where you can pick up some pieces on eBay. But from the guys over at Rogue Toys. I don't know if you know Rogue Toys out of Las Vegas. If you ever watched the Pawn Stars show, when they bring in a toy expert, they bring in Rogue Toys. Sometimes there's two different guys, but a lot of times it's Rogue Toys. Knows all about toys and everything, and they're going to sponsor the giveaway. So they're actually going to give away the Death Star and ship it right to you. And we got a shirt. I should have brought it up, but I didn't bring it. It's a shirt. We're going to give away one shirt, one exclusive shirt. It says, the Jumpman got 20,000 subs, and all I got was this t-shirt, and it's got like 4 rare Star Wars figures on it. Ooh, okay. Jumpman wearing famous AF t-shirt, bounty hunter shirt. This is the original. This one is not on the site anymore. Thank you, Lucasfilm. But there is one that's been redone, which I think might look a little better. It's on the site if you want to get it. And I need to do some more of these toy shirts. You guys really seem to love them. I need to do maybe a droids one. Maybe, I think I got one already as aliens. I got one that has the Cantina aliens and one that has like Jabba's. Jumpman's mic looks huge. I hope you're talking about my microphone right here. Oh man, I need that Death Star very soon. Details very soon. Probably during the Star Wars live show tonight at 7. We're going to be so close to I'll be able to give more details to that. But we're going to do a whole video. I'm not really sure how I'm going to give it away. Good, fair way. It has to be somebody that really knows the channel, right? It has to be somebody that really, that I can talk, that I can be like, hey, that's a fan of the channel. I don't want to just give it to some random person that came into the live. So maybe I'm going to do some Jumpman video trivia. Some trivia about my videos or something. Haven't really decided what to do yet. But let's just get over to it. We're going to talk 1982 today. We're going to talk movies, cartoons, TV shows. And we're going to look at images from a 1982, I think it's Sears Wish Book. It's going to be a lot of fun right there, guys. And don't forget, Super Chats, I will answer. Make sure you want to ask me something or comment on something, Super Chats, I will read it. Every once in a while, I'll look over here and try to read and catch up on some other things too. But Super Chats pops up, and then you know I've seen it, and you know I read it. And it really helps out the channel, helps me out, helps everybody out. So don't forget Super Chats if you'd like to do that. Got something you want to add to the comments, something to say, I will say it. I mean, I'll be able to see it and read it. So let's see here. Let's just get over to now, let's get over to the toy images. You're not going to be able to see my pretty face because I had to decide I was going to put pictures over here to the side. And I said, no, y'all want to see a big picture than see my face. So let's just go over to the Wish Book right now. Oh, look at that. Pac-Man pajamas. I'm going to have to bring this up bigger so I can see it. Pac-Man pajamas. Hold on. Okay. Had to make sure my soundboard is ready because when you do a Super Chat, you get a free, a random soundboard. Okay. Look at those pajamas. Now, I think I had the blue one. The little kid in the blue, I think I had that. I'm not sure. It looks very familiar. Man, that brings back some memories right there for sure. Let's go this way here. And look at these handheld games. Let me know if you can't really see them. I'll try to pull it up in each one we're talking about here. But remember this one, the red one? See if I can pull that up right here. Get in there. Get over there. Remember this one right here, the red one? What was that thing called? Has it got a name on it? Let me see. It's like Merlin or something. I remember my sister had that and some friends. I never remember playing it, but I remember I had a friend that played it. Let's see, we got Stop Thief. I don't know what that is. Got some kind of electronic Monopoly game right there. Of course, you got Simon and a handheld Simon, a handheld game. That was unique back then to have a handheld game. That's pretty cool. Let's see what else we got here. Let's do this right here. Just trying to get it back so you can see it all. There we go. I don't know what those board games is, but let's see what's next here. I did that already. Okay. Oh, look at this. The Rubik's Cube. Huge in 1982. I think that's the bigger Rubik's Cube too. The pyramid. My brother had the Rubik's pyramid thing. I forgot all about that. I couldn't do the cube, so you knew I couldn't do a pyramid. The star. My friend Boyd had that star. Remember that? There's in the corner right down there. It's like a, not hungry hippos. I don't know what it's like. A big yellow thing, big yellow monster. You got to throw those little plastic things in its mouth. Remember that? Oh, it was very exciting. And the Rubik's Link. Look at that, number 7. My sister had that. Now I remember that. I could do one side of it, like the Rubik's Cube. I could do one color, and that was it. And on the links, I could do. She could do the Rubik's Cube and the Link. You remember that show, That's Incredible? Or maybe it was Real People, where they bring people on and they could do like the Rubik's Cube with their feet. I was like, shit, I barely can get one color of my hands if you give me all day. Oh, yeah, someone's in the chat said they did love Merlin. I don't remember how you played it, what the theme was on the game. And there's that Blight Up Ball. I remember that was really popular back then. And right there, number 5, I loved it, the Rubik's Snake. I love that thing. You can buy them a generic one at Walmart now. I bought it, played with it for about a month, and it just popped and broke in half. It was the craziest thing ever. I think I was trying to make a snake. I had a friend named Nicky, or Nick, he likes to be called now, that could make a cobra out of that snake. A cobra. I never could. I had another guy at school named Grady. He could make the ball. All I could make was a dog, a duck. Here's a secret. The dog and duck's about the same. Just twist the head a little bit and the legs. Oh, man. So let's see what's next here. Oh, G.I. Joe fan calling G.I. Joe fans. G.I. Joe fans calling you. I'm sure you know what this is.
We're on a mission from God.
That's right. That is probably one of the most impressive play sets there's ever been. Now, I wasn't into G.I. Joe. 1982, I was, of course, into Star Wars. Barely starting maybe to get into He-Man, probably the year later. But I never... Mr. Mouth. Somebody on the chat let me know Mr. Mouth. Thank you that. But this is the aircraft carrier. I can't see the price. This thing had it 120. Is that what it says? Got to be more than that. I have to look at it and see what that's today's dollars. I don't know. If you're a G.I. Joe fan, did you have that? How common was it for someone to have? I guess the biggest thing for Star Wars is probably an AT-AT. Maybe the Death Star playset, but it doesn't compare to this thing. I've never actually seen one. Well, I say that back. I had a comic book store in town that had one hanging up from the ceiling. It was pretty cool. You couldn't really look at it and see all the details to it because it was hanging up. Okay. Let's see what is next here for Pop Culture in the morning. I need like a FM radio sounding voice, somebody to come on and say, Pop Culture in the morning. Okay, now this isn't 1982. Hey, Lumpy. How did Lumpy get this into my file system? This is a Eternia playset, right? This has to be late 86. I didn't even know they made this. That's how far I was out of He-Man. This is I think that's the Eternia playset. Am I right? Y'all let me know in the comments below. If so, that is not 1982. Okay, I can't hardly see this. Let's see if I can blow this one up a little bit. Because I can't. There we go. Now I can see this one better. Oh, I do remember that. I forgot all about these. It's like a little city you would build for your Hot Wheel cars. I wanted this thing so bad. 1982, I would have been going on 10 years old. I would have been turning 10 in 1982. So I wasn't too old for it. But I love that. I remember when I was a little kid, I had like a parking deck for your cars. I think it was a Fisher Price parking deck. But then I had another one that was made for Hot Wheels. Here's some more Hot Wheel cars. Let's see. Looks like got a Jeep. Got a bunch of little cars there. I don't see anything that I remember actually having. But there are some cool ones. I always like the Mack truck too, where you could be like put new cars on it. There, look at that city right there. Look at number 4. Man, that would have been also number 4 for real. Oh, I never had that playset right there. Did that all come together? Oh, you get a rebate too. It's a $44.98 value, not included. You can save $5. That looks really, really good right there. And here's some Huffy bikes. Look at this one right there. Mag wheels in the yellow, number 5. That's what I wanted right there. A bicycle with mag wheels right there. Awesome. Oh, I never had them. I don't think I ever had them. I remember wanting a mag wheel bike. Never had one. I remember I had a really cool bike. I had it for about a day. It got stolen when I parked it, chained it up at a church parking lot across the street from the school because I didn't want to risk taking it to school. And somebody stole it from the church. Who steals something from a church? I mean, come on. So here's a fake laser tag. Let me bring this down a little bit more here. Here's a fake laser tag. Remember that? I don't know if this is the one I have, but I remember I was like, get me laser tag. Mama, get me laser tag. Oh, Star Wars Agent was also born in 1972. Okay, good year. But I was like, come on, guys, please. Get me a laser tag. Did they get me a laser tag? No, they got me some rip-off thing like this right here. And everybody else in the neighborhood got laser tag. And they was running around the woods playing laser tag. Mine wouldn't work with laser tag. So I couldn't even play it with any. I just play it with laser tag. Ain't no fun by itself. Okay, here's some more handheld games. Look at that right there. I had a Pac-Man. Yeah, that's the Pac-Man one back there. I think that's the one I have. Pac-Man. Look at Frogger. Look at Frogger giving that okay sign. Defender, handheld Defender. I really always wanted more of these arcade games. For real. I really like them. Okay, we got a super chat from Raw Solo. Thank you for the super chat. Really means a lot to me. Love your show, Junkman, and I love that you love the show. And I'm glad you're enjoying it. And thanks for the super chat again. Super chats to make sure I see them. And here we go. A long time ago, NA. It says Sears exclusive, but that's not a Sears exclusive. It was first available at Sears, but as you know, it was retail. It was everywhere else in retail. Let me see if I can pull this up too, because that's too beautiful to look at. Small. Hold on, real quick, guys. Who is calling me? Someone's calling me. Okay. There it is. The Imperial Attack Base, which should be called Imperial's Attack the Base. Because they didn't have a base on Hoth. This is more or less like where the Rebels had their base until they took it over. It's kind of like right outside the hangar of the Falcon, I guess. But I guess they had to give something for the Empire to have. But, they really didn't have a Rebel base. I mean, they didn't have an Imperial base in the movie. But as you can see, the cannon, I love this thing. I need to get this thing again. I had it as a kid, but I don't have it now. I think I had a one that was missing all the parts. But I love that cave, it's like a walkway cave. Sit back in the bag, you hit a button, it'll fall apart. Got another button, it would blow up that little room where Vader would hang out. You had the ion cannon guy. So you put a troop behind the cannon. It click, 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 click. Oh, I love that. Okay, and what else we got here? There's the ATST right there. And of course you got Wampa, 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 Wampa. That should be on my soundboard. Wampa, Wampa. Oh, well, hold on now. We got Raw Solo gave us a super chat. We're going to give him a random super chat. I mean, a random soundboard. Here you go. This is just for you.
You are nuts. And that's a conclusion based on fact.
Okay, hopefully you can hear that. See in the new figures, we got Han, we got Han Hoth, we got Yoda, we got a Luke Rebel. Now, I don't think I had all the figures, but I don't remember having that Luke figure. I remember always acting like the Rebel Soldier was Luke. So we got a Rebel Soldier, a Rebel Commander, and another Rebel Soldier. We got Chewbacca at number 6, R2 and 3PO. We've got 2 Hoth Troopers and Vader you can get in a set. We got number 8, we got Boba Fett, Stormtrooper, and that Stormtrooper's holding the wrong gun. What's up with that? And IG-88. Well, number 9, we got Zuckuss, Dengar, and Bosk. Number 10, we got FX7, Imperial Commander. What's that? ATST driver right there? Oh, Commander. ATST Commander. Luke Bespin, Cloud Car Pilot. 21B. Why didn't the Cloud Car come with a pilot? I mean, it's a boring figure. It's a boring vehicle. Could have at least put a figure with that. We got a TIE Fighter pilot And the ATST driver back there. And of course you got the ATST chicken scout walker, I usually call it, or chicken walker, you could call it, I guess. Look at these guys. Just take these in for a second. Isn't that creepy? That is some. Look at that clown. Man, that clown looks like he's about to murder someone. I should have did that for my 3 a.m. challenge video. Had that. There's what, Lester? Is that guy's name? Got a Humpty Dumpty. Got a little Bo Peep looking thing. And look at this thing right here. This little college kid. That thing is creepy, man. Oh, but I had one. I had one that looked like the one at the bottom, but not the one I had. I had one that looked like that thing right there, but mine was a little different. So we're looking at some board games now. Oh my God, guys, don't you love when you get a memory that you forgot all about? Let me get back to it. Say, look at this, Sesame Street Light and Learn. I had that. I actually had zero memory of this thing until right this second. No memory at all to right this. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe that. And is that, see that little bird pen number 12? Is that from that, oh man, that picture page? Is that, no, that can't be from picture page. Cool, you got a Spirograph, classic toy. Light Bright. Everybody made cool stuff with Light Brights, and I never could make shit with a Light Bright. Never could. You remember this thing, number 2, I had this. It was kind of like a Etch-a-Sketch. But what was it called? Skadoodle? It's very tiny writing, sorry. Oh. Papa says he had that dummy with the top hat. Oh, man, that's a good one to have right there. I had, oh, man. The cool guy says, no Alien Todd, no. I almost started this video with an Alien Todd, so I'll work him into something soon. But let's get back to number 2, the new Skadoodle. I don't know what the original Skadoodle was, but man, I remember that thing. Like I said, it was kind of like Etch-a-Sketch, but you could do circles, I think, with it. But I could never get it. I could never make nothing out of it. Nothing at all. And check these out here, guys. I pulled these up. Let me pull down this picture here. I need a staff, don't I? So somebody else can do all these and have them ready. Look at this. I had these. I hate to admit it, but yeah, I had them. I had these. Pac-Man. We had one that said Pac, another one said Man, that had the ghost on it. Looks like a big ass chicken foot. Look at like Big Bird's. Look like Big Bird. I can't talk. Looks like Big Bird's foot. Oh, Star Wars Agent said he had the drawing one. It was like a ball. It was pretty odd. Had that. Is that it? We are done. We're not done with the show. We're just done looking at toys from the Wish book. Let's hop over here again. Super chats to make sure I see them, but let's just see what's at the bottom of the list here. When did Child's Play starring Chucky come out? 87? That's top of my head. 87, 88? It's 87. That's my top of my head, right around the late 80s. Howdy Doody. Someone said there was a Howdy Doody. Yes, there was. I loved Howdy Doody. I don't remember watching it, but I just remember being a fan of liking Howdy Doody. I like even saying the name, Howdy Doody. How you doody? Howdy Doody. Howdy Doody. Howdy Doody. It's just fun to say. I had a dummy with a top hat. I read that one already. I had one of the puppets. I had Pac-Man stuff. They have so many Pac-Man. I should do a whole video of the Pac-Man. You know, I've done a couple of videos where we look at dumb or stupid merchandise. Like I've done like the stupidest He-Man related merchandise. I need to do Pac-Man. They have so many Pac-Man stuff came out. I remember I had this one book. It was just Pac-Man shapes. It was like Pac Pizza. It was just a bunch of Pac stuff. Whoa, call it live. Good day, Jumpman. Welcome, J1973, to the new Pop Culture in the Morning. I need some rocket. I need like a morning zoo sound here, which might be a daily thing. Who knows what it's going to be. We'll see how you guys like it, and we'll go from there. Let's see if it makes your Star Wars The Vintage Collection. The Revolution told me on a live stream to check you out. Great. I don't know who the Revolution is. I don't think. I might know if I see them, but I'm glad he told you to check it out. I think you're great. I think you are great. Your videos are fun, informational, and really cool. Thank you a lot. It means a lot. Keep it up. Keep it up, Junk. I will. Because Jumpman channel poppin' though. I don't know who said that. I was on a YouTube stream with, well, I wasn't on it, Drunk C3PO, or Drunk 3PO, and I sent a super chat and they started talking about me, so, I might have to play that. I think I played it in one of my other videos, some of it anyway. And one of the other guys went to look at my channel, and that's what he said. Jumpman channel poppin', and I loved it. I was like, I don't know, I need to ask him if it's okay to use his sound maybe. But what are we going to talk about now? We look at toy images, TV shows. Now what we're going to do for TV shows, we're going to look Monday nights, primetime television, ABC, CBS, NBC. That's all there was. Of course, there was PBS. No one cared. And if you're lucky, maybe you had like home box office, HBO for short, or something like that. For the most part, most of us had 3 channels and maybe some local UHF, is that what it was? Channel? But we're going to look at the 3 main ones. Prime time. What was on prime time? Man, look at that hair.
You'll be meeting these men. They're the world's most incredible talkers.
I'm Kathy Lee Crosby.
Kathy Lee Crosby is their name.
You'll be dragged down the track while
Sounds
holding
like
on
one
to
of
this
those
metal
dragging
sled
them. Look at him.
over 160
I
miles
should do a
an
video
hour.
doing that.
I'm Fran Tarkenton. Weeks ago, we showed you
This is like the best episode.
heroic rescue operation performed by the Air Force at the MGM Grand Hotel in Las Vegas. You'll meet some of the men who flew that courageous mission.
On tonight's edition
I
of
hope they don't
That's
take
incredible.
my video down with this. That's incredible. Remember that? That's incredible. I used to love that show. And then they had Real People. I remember Rusty Miller was on an episode. I should know that name, Rusty Miller. He wrote a Star Wars Empire trivia book. Love that. I need to go back and try to answer those trivia questions now. But he was like really famous, man, that he wrote a book. But let's look to see what was on that right there. That clip right there I played a little earlier than I meant to. It's on ABC. Let's see what was out primetime ABC. You had, of course, That's Incredible. We just looked at the opening of that. And that was at 7 o'clock. And then 9 o'clock. Are you ready for some football? You had Monday Night Football. Never watched an episode. Never seen one. Never seen. I know that Hank Williams Jr. does the opening theme to it. And that's enough for me to give it him a blessing, man. Are you ready for some football? But I don't think he did it back in 1982. I'm pretty sure he didn't, but let's go over to CBS. What was CBS showing? Well, here's one thing they were showing on CBS.
Hi, I'm Judy Benjamin. My parents gave me everything. Clothes, cars, money. Everything that is except a purpose in life. Daddy thought I was fine the way I was. Mother thought I just needed a husband. I decided I needed a change.
Private Benjamin turned into a television show. Did you see who was on there? You had the cop from Sanford and Son, and you had the guy from Soap. I don't know who played Private Benjamin. I wasn't paying attention to the video. Some of you said, guys, you can't hear my soundboard. I got to find a way to hear it better. Let's see if you can hear this.
The sportos, the motorheads, geeks, sluts, bloods, wastoids, dweebies, dickheads. They all adore him.
I think he's a righteous dude. Okay, I guess it just depends on what soundboard it is also.
My son's a homosexual, and I love him.
Okay, let's go back to CBS. So we get started off with at 8 o'clock with Square Pegs. Remember that with Sarah Jessica Parker, Square Pegs. I didn't realize that was primetime. I knew about it, but it was one of those shows I don't remember until years later, people just talking about it. But Square Pegs, and then followed, of course, by the television show of Private Benjamin, which was based on the movie starring Goldie Hawn. Man, wasn't she something in the 80s? And then you have MASH. Remember MASH? We talked about it a lot. Newhart. I didn't realize Newhart was out in 1982. How about that? Newhart. That lasted until almost 1990, I think. 89-90. Has one of the best season finals ever. Then at 10 o'clock, move over to more of a drama, Cagney and Lacey. Never really liked Cagney and Lacey. Never really watched it, but hey, I was 10 years old. I didn't care anything about Cagney and Lacey. So let's head over to NBC and see what was on primetime NBC. Not a very good time slot right there. The NBC Monday night at the movie. I mean, you gotta think about it. This was before people really had VHS videos. Couldn't really walk to a Blockbuster. I mean, this was really the birth of it, was starting to have videotapes. But most of the time, this is where you saw your movie, on a network premiere. I remember watching Jaws on that. Star Wars on CBS, I think it was. But what else was on CBS during prime time? Let's see. Oh, NBC. We're doing NBC. So, well, starting at 8 o'clock was Little House, A New Beginning, which I guess is a sequel to Little House on the Prairie. I don't know what Little House, A New Beginning is. I don't remember that one at all. And then followed by the Monday Night Movie, which was a random movie. It's odd to think that movies until like, what, 83, 84? Maybe a little before then? That was it. Before that, you saw a movie, and if it didn't get re-released at a theater, or you didn't catch it on late night television at 2 in the morning or something, chances are most movies were gone. You go to a movie, it would play, it would leave the theater, and for the most part, it was gone. That was it. There was no more. Think about that today. What if you went to see the latest Marvel movie, let's say Iron Man, or the latest Iron Man movie. You went to see it, a month later it was out of the theater, and you didn't see it. You didn't know if you were going to ever see it again. Crazy. But yeah, a lot of these movies, even probably the directors and everything, knew, get it out there, it's going to get lost and probably never seen again unless it pops up on television late at night or something. I love how they show movies of the week. Yeah, I kind of miss that, movies of the week. Nobody really watches network TV anymore. They could bring that back. But anybody can watch a movie now at the click of a button. Beginning, John Lennon left the show. John Lennon was on Little House on the Prairie. Howdy folks, let's get over to the chat here. Again, super chats, support the channel, and then I saw the chat also. But we're going to skim through some of these. Again, I might miss some of them here. How many people we're up to? We're up to 56 people, and we're about to hit 20,000 subs. I have the dummy with the top out. I read that one already. We went way back up there. Raw says Dallas Vintage Toys is pretty cool. Darth Maul was on there Sunday. If I ever go to Dallas, I do want to check them out. They always got great stuff for sale when it comes to vintage stuff. Star Wars Agent said my favorite TV show is Three's Company. I have the Topps card. They made Topps card to Three's Company. Still my favorite show. I wish somebody would put Three's Company on a streaming service. I haven't watched that in a long time. Little House New Beginning. That's when Michael Landon left the show. Oh, you remember the last episode of like Little House on the Prairie and they blew up all the houses? Didn't they like blow up everything? Crazy to think. I just remember Knight Rider and I love TJ Hooker. I used to go to my grandma's house. I think it came on Friday or Saturday night. Used to go to my grandma's house on the weekend and we would watch TJ Hooker. I had to watch it, man. TJ Hooker was awesome. So let's talk cartoons. We looked at the network TVs. Now let's look at the network cartoons. Let's do that. We're going to look at ABC, CBS, NBC cartoons and just have a fun time. Let's go over to ABC. Mork and Mindy. Mork and Mindy show. Look at that. I remember the cartoon. I remember being a cartoon, but I don't know.
Mork.
Yes, Your Immensity?
You won't learn anything about that planet-playing game. Go enroll in school.
So I can learn to play games?
No, I mean a regular school. Now go find yourself a place to stay and get hopping.
Just make yourself at home more.
Pam Dauber? Was that her name? Pam Dauber? Look at that. Laverne and Shirley in the army with a pig. I don't know why a pig had joined the army. I think they were, there's a farm with a dog. Yeah, this was like an hour of these three cartoons. And you got one, I guess each one about 20 minutes maybe. I'm not really sure. You had Mork and Mindy, Laverne and Shirley and Fonz Hour. On there, let's go back over here. Oh, hold on real quick here. Okay, so what we're talking, ABC. Let's go back over to ABC so I can see what cartoons there were on my notes here. ABC. So you started off about 8 in the morning with Super Friends. What a damn good way to start your morning. You probably had a bowl of Cocoa Pebbles or something and you're going to watch Super Friends. Followed by the Pac-Man cartoon. Yeah, Pac-Man had a cartoon. Had Baby Pac-Man on it, had Miss Pac-Man and everybody. Then the Little Rascals had their own cartoon. Don't remember a Little Rascals cartoon. Richie Rich, hated the Richie Rich cartoon. I just hated. I just hated that kid. Something about Richie Rich I never liked. Mork and Mindy, Laverne and Shirley, Fonz Hour. We just looked at that. And now okay, this is where you click off and you get mad at me. Scooby and Scrappy Doo Hour, followed by Scooby Doo Classic. I don't like Scooby Doo. I could never get into Scooby Doo. It always seems like the same storyline. I don't know. It seems like you had to pay, maybe because you had to pay more attention to it. My favorite cartoons was the Smurfs. I love the Smurf. And hey, don't laugh at me. I love the Chickmunk cartoon. I could not wait to watch the Chickmunk. Someone brought up Banana Splits, and that was a really, really good one also.
Whenever you take a notion too, I don't aim to put you out, none.
Okay there, Carl. So let's head over to CBS cartoons. This guy, Rawl, says he doesn't like Scrappy was wretched. I remember Scrappy. Scrappy didn't. I just don't like the classic. I never could get into Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo is genius, bro. Don't hate. I can't help it. I know everybody loves Scooby-Doo, but it seems like it's the same thing every episode. They think there's a ghost. There's not a ghost. It's some stagehand or janitor dressing up. It just seemed like it was the same thing. I like when they had special guests on it. They had Jerry Reed on it one time, so. As a guy from the South that loved Smokey and the Bandit and loved Jerry Reed, it was great to see Jerry Reed. I think Don Knotts was on it one time. But let's head over to NBC cartoons. What the hell is Gary Coleman dead? Well, I know why he's dead now. I mean, why was he dead in the cartoon? What kind of sick cartoon is it with Gary Coleman and Angel? I don't remember the premise of this show. A dead Gary Coleman show. Maybe some of you guys out there know the premise of it. Notice how he turned himself back into a real person. He always had to have that villain. That villain was in everything. Oh, cloud rain. Gary Coleman was saved today, though. What the hell? What was that, fish? Somebody said that seems racist. I can't hear it. That's one thing I hate about this live. I can't on the Streamlabs. I can't hear it, so I don't know what was being said. So maybe you guys know what was going on there more than I do. Robert Long. I remember the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. He had Vincent Price on the cartoon. Now I don't know that one, but that one might have to check out. I like Vincent Price. Shrell Knox. Some of the names are hard to read. He said, "Hey, junk man." Hey to you. Where's Dead Webster? Yeah, they did a dead Gary Coleman cartoon. Give us the Dead Webster. Remember Webster on Star Trek The Next Generation? I did a whole video on that. Most people don't remember that. Well, not technically on it, but he was on it. Batman and Robin on Scooby-Doo. Yeah, they were on there for sure. Morky and Mindy cartoon was awful. I believe that. I'll take your word for it. I remember that Happy Days cartoon. Yeah, I think it was just the Fonz was the only one to appear on it. Private Brent. Yeah. Paul says Private Benjamin. I only recall as a film starring Goldie Hawn. Never knew it was a television. I think it lasted about a season, maybe 2. Russ says Captain Caveman was fun. Yeah, I like Captain Caveman. But the toy commercials were the most memorable thing about Saturday. Yeah, Saturday morning, those little PSAs. I always remember those. Or remember the one that was like, what was that thing? It was like a little yellow guy with a top hat and a cane. Time for Timer. Remember that? Time for Timer? And I remember he showed you how to put lemonade in an ice tray and make lemonade suckers out of it. Man, Time for Timer. I got a hankering for a hunk of cheese. I think that's what he said or something like that. So we looked at all the cartoons. Did I do all the cartoons? No, I didn't. NBC had Flintstones Funnies. I don't know if that was like the best of or some kind of new Flintstone series. I didn't like when they brought back Pebbles and Bam Bam grown up. I didn't like that. And I didn't like one of the cartoons I hate. I think it's more 90s is Muppet Babies. I hate anything when they turned it into into babies. I hate Muppet Babies. And there's a few other things back then. I just hated that. God, I hated Muppet Babies. I hated just the look of them. Shirt Tales was followed by Flintstones Funnies. Shirt Tales was more of a girl animation cartoon. And then you had a whole hour of Smurfs. Man, I love Smurfs. I remember when my daughter was little, I tried to go back and watch some old Smurfs. It was weird. I didn't enjoy it at all. And there was Smurfs on there. They had like all different girls. They had like more than one girl. So it must have been some kind of later season. Of course, the Gary Coleman Show. We just looked at the opening of that. Then you had the Incredible Hulk and Spider-Man cartoon. Followed by the Jetsons, which I don't think they did a new Jetsons. That must have just been reruns of the Jetsons, because I don't remember like a new adventures of the Jetsons. I love the Jetsons. I did. I like the Flintstones and the Jetsons. And then you had a Flash Gordon cartoon. So that's a look at the cartoons from the major networks: ABC, CBS, NBC. Dan says, you remember Schoolhouse Rock? Yeah, Schoolhouse Rock, a chip off the old block. That was really good. I like that one. Kevin said, yeah, because when Bam Bam grew up, he wasn't strong anymore. He wasn't strong? Come on, did they take that out? Didn't they try to make him kind of like Scooby-Doo-ish? They gave him a car to ride around. It wasn't a car, they gave him like a dune buggy. But there was another cartoon that was a fake Scooby-Doo that had a fake dog. Remember that? It had like a gray dog and they had a dune buggy. Remember that? It was like fake Scooby-Doo. And I think they were on Laugh Olympics. Remember that? Laugh Olympics, man. On the USA Cartoon Express. One thing I didn't bring up in the 82, probably right around that time on HBO, was Fraggle Rock. God, I love Fraggle Rock. I watched it when Uncle Traveling Mac. It was great when Uncle Traveling Mac showed up. So now we looked at cartoons. We looked at toys. We looked at TV shows on Pop Culture in the Morning. Let me know again if you like that. And don't forget Super Chats to make sure you get your say here. And it helps the channel out, which helps me out. Makes me do more of these. And make more videos, and it helps, it makes I feel like I'm begging for money, but it makes everything better. So it's not just me saying, hey, give me some free money. It goes, promise you, it goes back into the channel. Fraggle Rock rocks in its name. It does do that. Scooby-Doo is a superhero. He's probably an alien. He might be. He can talk. Scooby-Doo don't talk. What are we talking about? Battle of the Planets. That was a classic right there. How about Star Blazers? Remember that? I love that. I hadn't watched that in years, since I was little. I got a wagon wheel, says Keith. Swallowing Knock. Sorry. I remember when I was a little kid, my dad would come home from work, and my dad would come home from work, and as he walked through the door, he would always say, Captain Caveman. Oh, man, what a dad. Sorry, I don't read good, and then it's moving up, and it's hard for me to catch it sometimes, so... Blue Harvest Vintage Toys says, hello there. Well, hello there, Blue Harvest Toys. It is nice to see you.
I know that dude.
Yes, I do. I do know that dude. Okay. I got to find a way so you can hear my... But let's go movies. Let's talk movies. We talk TV, cartoons, toys. So we can't leave talking about 1982 without talking the toys. Without talking the movies of 1982. Now, there's going to be some you say, you left off the list. Yeah, I didn't talk about every movie released. And who knows, we might talk about 1982 again, so we can pull them up. But let's head over to the movies. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. What a classic. I like this. Back now, I probably didn't see it in 82. I probably saw it. I've never seen it on HBO. So I probably didn't see it until 84, 85. But I loved it even before I was in high school. I love this movie, but when you grow up and you go through high school, you like it during your high school years, and you like going back. And who cannot forget Phoebe Cates? How can you talk the Fast Times at Ridgemont High without bringing up the beautiful, the lovely, the gorgeous Phoebe Cates coming out of that pool? Man, what a girl. Oh, and I hated this one. Yes, someone said that E.T. was the highest grossing film 82. He is right, it is E.T. Which is 82. Yeah, E.T. Annie, God, everyone talked about Annie. All I heard about was Annie. Oh, did you see Knickerbockers come out with Annie figures? Did you see they got an Annie shirt? Annie, and I didn't care nothing about. I hated Annie. I never saw. Well, I take that back. I did see it. We watched it at school one year. It was on videotape, so it had to be, a few years later. But Annie, and now this is a true story. I had Raiders. It's probably around '84. I had Raiders on VHS, and we got to vote: watch Raiders or watch Annie. Now, my class only had probably 11 students, 10 or 11 students in it. Me, Grady, and the rest was girls. So, of course, me and Grady picked, hey, Darren, Junkman can bring in his, or Junk Kid can bring in his Raiders of the Lost Ark. And you know what got voted? Annie got voted, and we had to watch Annie at school. Ugh. Beastmaster. Who remembers Beastmasters? Bryan Singer? That Bryan Singer's the director. Mark Singer, is that his name? Mark Singer? I mean, I've seen him at DragonCon a couple of times. I love this movie. But again, I didn't see it at the theater. I saw it on HBO, so it was a few years later. They used to run it on HBO all the time. And I think they actually made some sequels to it that I never did see. But man, I loved Mark Singer. Well, he was also the star of V. Remember V, the TV show and the miniseries? Someone in the comments just said V also. Tanya Roberts, rest in peace. Was Tanya Roberts in Beastmaster? I remember there was a woman there. Yeah, I guess she was the one. How about that? Beastmaster. That's a good one. Like I said, I think they made some sequels, but I never did see them. But man, I had a friend that loved Mark Singer. Whenever we talked, who could play Batman or who could play this character? If they made this comic into a movie, who could play this? His first go-to was always Mark Singer. He wanted that guy to play everything. They made a Beastmasters TV series in the 90s. Yeah, I think I remember that now that you mentioned it. V needs a figure line. That's right. They almost released one, and they should go ahead and release it. Super 7 should jump on that. Okay, this is, guys, when you guys kill me right here. Because I have never seen John Carpenter's The Thing. Now, I'll be honest, I think I did see it. I just have no memory of seeing it. So I was probably really young when I saw it. Because I remember some scenes here and there. But overall, I just need to see it. I know you're going to tell me to. You need to see that movie. It's just one of them lists. One of the movies I always I got to see and never just got around to it. But here's one I did see. I remember laughing at this one on HBO a lot. Nick Nolte and Eddie Murphy in 48 Hours. I wonder how that is. I wonder if that holds up today. They did another 48 Hours. Let's bring it back. I know he did come into America, but let's get another 48 Hours. Nick Nolte's still around. Eddie Murphy's still around. Let's get another one. But I remember 48. I really like 48 Hours. That was, 80s had a lot of those buddy cop films. But I can't remember. I just wonder if it holds up today. And let's see here. Blade Runner. And I'm going to be honest again, I've never seen Blade Runner. I've probably seen, but I don't remember Blade Runner. And I was going to go back and watch it. But everyone's like, you got to watch this cut. No, watch this cut. No, watch the original cut. So, I don't know which one to watch. Do I watch the original? But I need to see Blade Runner and the sequel. I still am a huge Harrison Ford fan, and I can't believe I've never seen Blade Runner. Every other the Frisco Kid I watched all the time just because Harrison Ford was in it. I watched anything with Harrison Ford, but this one I never got into. I remember seeing scenes of it on HBO and stuff and seeing parts of it, but I can't believe I've never seen it. Again, I probably did see it, but I was probably a 12 or 11 and have no memory of seeing it. So if I saw it today, it'd probably be just like I've never seen it. Yes, oh my God, I do need to see it. Star Wars Agent, you are right. I need to see it. Kevin says it's kind of boring. That's what I always thought it was. I remember my brother would watch it, and it always seemed like it was long and a lot of talking. And at 12, I was like, I ain't watching that. I even like Mosquito Coast with Harrison Ford. Need to go back and check that one out. I love that one. Frantic. No one talks about Harrison Ford in Frantic. I love that movie. I could do a whole show about just Harrison Ford movies. And here we go, the classic. Everyone knows this one. Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. It's odd that William Shatner and Khan have no scenes together. I think they talk to each other on the viewer screen, but they're never in the same room at the same time together. But this is a great one here. Someone mentioned Witness, Harrison Ford. That's a really good one too. But Wrath of Khan. I like Wrath of Khan. Everybody says it's the best Star Trek movie. People's going to kill me, but I don't think it's the best Star Trek movie. I still think First Contact is the best ever Star Trek movie. If you had to go with the classics. Okay, Wrath of Khan's probably the best, the classic cast, although I do love Voyage Home. And believe it or not, I like the first one. Now, growing up, I didn't like the original Star Trek, the motion picture, until I got older. And now going back watching it, I watched it probably about 5 years ago. And I really enjoyed it. And it's probably the most like the TV show. But I think you have to be an adult to watch it. Raw Solo says regarding Henry. Love regarding Henry. Give that man some Ritz crackers. I love that movie. My son, had the backstory. He's doing pretty good now, but he has physical therapy. And I asked him, I said, well, what do they do? They do this, do they do that? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, what do they scream? Give that man some Ritz crackers. But he didn't know. He didn't get the reference, and I doubt most people don't get that. That's an obscure reference here. Raw says Star Trek motion picture is good, but slow. It is good. Like I said, it's more like the original. If you go into it looking like that, it's like those Next Generation movies. People talk about how horrible those are, except for the First Contact. But they're just like extended television show. They're not great, but they're just as good as some of the TV shows. I guess people, for a movie, they expect more. King of Comedy, a classic right here. If you haven't seen this, please check it out. You can watch the movie Joker and you can see where they got a lot of inspiration. It's almost like they took King of Comedy and Taxi Driver and mixed them together, but you all guys know that. It's nothing new. Now, I didn't see this or really sat down and pay attention and watched it when I was little till probably a few years back, and I really enjoyed it. It's really good. It's cool, nice to see Jerry Lewis in a whole different type of role. I'm used to him being silly and saying "lady," but no. So check that out. If you haven't seen it, it's a pretty good movie. And the best of the Rambo movies, man, the best, by far the best. Now I went back and tried to watch Rambo, and I couldn't even already get through it. First Blood is still awesome to this day, and I wish they talk about they always bring Rambo back, but I wish they would bring him back and do one that's more like First Blood. It's not overly violent. He doesn't want to kill anyone. In fact, he goes out of his way not to kill anyone. He sets up all these traps that hurts people, but he makes them so it doesn't kill them. He doesn't want to just blow people's head off and everything. But man, First Blood is awesome. I don't know if I doubt he died in the last Rambo movie, but I didn't see the last one. But they ought to bring it back, do more First Blood type movie, and kill the character off. And here's one right now everyone picks on and gets all upset about. I liked it as a kid. I haven't seen it since I was little. And I couldn't believe at Target last weekend I saw action figures of it. Halloween 3. Now I know it gets a lot of hate, but I think people just hate it because Mike Myers is in it. That, it's the season of the witch and there's no witch in it. So I think people go in wanting to hate it because they're expecting Mike Myers to show up. Mike Myers. Wasn't he on SCTV? Michael Myers show up. But no. Now I'm not saying it's a great movie. I'm sure it doesn't hold up, and I'm sure it's not great, but it's probably 80s horror, cheesy fun. I remember that song was always stuck in my head, and at the end it gave you a cliffhanger at the end. Never got to see what happened to that, but I like Halloween 3. Again, I'm sure it's not the best Halloween movie, and it's not the best horror movie. I'm not saying it's great, but I enjoy it. Pop it on probably on a Sunday, 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and watch it. So let's go. Let's see what's next. Are we done? Yeah, we are. That's a look at all the movies right there. Can you believe it? That's all the movies. And again, I'm going to check out some chats again if you want to make sure I read them. Super chat. We've got about 10 minutes left. I'm going to do about an hour. But we will be back tonight for Star Wars live stream. Star Wars Monday. Don't forget that. And we'll be doing more live streams going forward. Something you'll want to start trying to do is more live stream schedule and everything. So we've got... So you might see another pop culture in the morning tomorrow. We'll let you see how you guys like it. And again, super chats if you want to make sure I see it. Robert Long says the reason why Michael Myers went in was locked up in the hospital. Oh, it wasn't in it because he was locked up in the hospital. I thought he was dead. But from what I understand, they wanted to do kind of, 2 movies of Michael Myers, and they was going to do like a whole different type of Halloween movie. And that was going to be the thing, kind of, wasn't going to be a series of Mike Myers. Halloween 3 is great. Watched it a few months ago, says Raw. Robert said, I think he died in the last movie. He dies in every movie, it seems like. Oh, you're talking about Rambo. Probably Rambo. Spoiler alert. Starring a very young David Caruso. Yeah, in First Blood. Raw said it was weird that he went from anti-hero, PTSD vet to killer. Yeah, I changed him so much. Let's see if I missed the Undiscovered Country. Someone said they liked that Star Trek movie. I think that's about it right there. I sure love Halloween 3, but odd, but cool. Oh, I remember that song. Put that mask on and eat their heads. It was crazy. Nice. Miss Pac-Man machine. Yeah, I don't know. Some of you probably missed. I did a live stream Saturday night. Me putting that together. It took about 2 hours. But I put it on private once I got it all together. So only a few people probably saw that. But maybe I'll do a live stream playing Miss Pac-Man over there. What about Poltergeist? Yeah, I didn't bring up Poltergeist. That was 1982. Very good movie. And very scary for a PG movie. Very scary for a PG. Now, of course, they didn't have PG-13 then. So you can kind of understand. Let's see here.
Hey, Jumpman Channel poppin' dough.
Jumpman Channel poppin' dough. Poppin' fresh dough. I read that one already. So let's just see here. Make sure I didn't miss anything here. We actually got a pretty good crowd here today. I thought it'd be less than that being the time of day. Just see if I missed any. I don't see any super chats, so I don't think I missed much. Halloween was put over there. Okay. Your tonight is my morning, says Paul. Oh, well, glad you could still join us. Made me afraid of clowns. I bet so. That Poltergeist scene with the clowns, that is some scary, scary stuff. Tron was 1982. Yes, it was. Tron. Tron was a good movie, too. I didn't see Tron for years later. Just seeing here if I missed anything here. It looks like that's about it. Okay, guys, I know I missed some of you guys, but like I said, send super chats. Make sure I don't miss it. I'm going to try to get a video up. That's my plan, is do a live stream, do a video, and then do a late night live stream to try to grow this channel out. Do they make a Donkey Kong arcade like that? I don't think they make a Donkey Kong like that. They should, if they haven't yet. And then maybe you'll see a Donkey Kong kill screen. Made me afraid of leftover chicken. I don't remember that. I hadn't seen Poltergeist in years. Remember that guy peeled his face off? Was the maggots in the chicken? Is that what that means? I think I remember that now. Everyone click the like before you go. Click that like. Share the channel and everything. Let us know. And let me know if you like the pop culture in the morning, if you want to see more of these. Because... Okay, I didn't think y'all wanted to see me cough there. Trying to take this full time, so that's another reason I asked for super chat. And super chats, regular chats, share the video. People out there, tell people, hey, go see the Junkman and all that. Junkman, when you get a super chat, do you see the person's name and address or info? No, I just see the person's name. It's just like a normal chat like you guys see. But you see the same thing. It comes up, different color. So I don't really see anything special that you guys see. Where is my soundboard?
Here's what boys have done in front.
That's a hard one here, right there. Okay, guys.
My son's a homosexual, and I love him.
That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
I love my dead gay son.
Okay, let's see. My face, says Dig Dug. Yep, I think so, says Madison. I like it. Porky's was the best. I haven't seen Porky's in years. I don't think I've ever seen any of that. Automan. Somebody brought up Automan. Everyone click that, smash that like button. Oh my God, I look fat when I say that. Like, okay. Oh, that's it. We're at an hour. Well, almost 1 hour. Close enough to an hour. 52 seconds. Jumpman, you really helped me through some hard times, believe it or not. I don't know how I helped you, but I'm glad I did. Glad I could help you out there. Hang in there. I haven't worked since April of last year. I go through a layoff or something. It seems like every 2 years. I know what you mean right there. But hey, maybe I can take this take this, which I love doing, make it a career. Wouldn't that be great? We all should be able to get paid for doing what we love. Perhaps place the mic closer to the monitor and the soundboard. Yeah, I think, see, the mic won't read. I have to, maybe I can put it over here or something. I wish I could run it through the live stream feed, but I'll work on that. You need a Pop Culture in the Morning jingle. Yes, I do, like a FM thing, like a FM New Zoo radio thing. Pop Culture in the Morning. I need that. Hey, Junkman. It's Matt from Facebook group. 1982, to me, was always be the year my Milwaukee Brewers shook the World Series. Well, there you go, the Milwaukee Brewers. I think that's it. Let me know in the comments and stuff if you want to see maybe a daily Pop Culture in the Morning, or maybe you don't care about ever seeing it again. Who knows?
Oh, gnarly.
Yes, it is. But I want to thank you for watching. Be back with a later video tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern, the Star Wars live stream show. I don't know what the topic is yet. As soon as I do, I will put it out there so y'all to see. And I'm on Twitter now. I changed. That's Junkman. That THATS Junkman, because I got suspended from Twitter. So anyway, check us out. That's Junkman.com, and that's Junkman now on Twitter, because I couldn't think of what else to call it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Be back very, very soon, guys. Thanks, guys.